Hello, I'm Finley, and this is why I love the Platoon of Power Squadron, or as it's affectionately known, POPs. POPs is a web series created by Jake Jarvie. It started in 2009 and released 10 episodes of varying lengths over the course of about 8 years. The first episode was filmed over one weekend by a small crew of friends. Over the years it grew, and production for episode 10 took over a year with a semi-paid, semi-professional crew and a crowd-funded budget. The show follows 4 20-somethings with superpowers. You've got Donald, who can shoot electricity, Sebastian, who can multiply herself, Virginia, who can stop time, and Jonas, who can control matter at a molecular level, giving him godlike abilities. These 4 found themselves living together, working minimum wage jobs in various stores.
You work in a comic book store.
I like working in a comic book store.
I work in a yarn store. I'm not a superhero, I'm a person.
Taco! Taco! Taco!
Leave me alone.
Taco!
Donald is desperate to be a superhero, and much to the reluctance of his flatmates, he suits up as Mr. Dr. Electricon and tries to fight crime.
Don't do crime!
But not all of the group are this into their powers. Jonas has a dark past and barely uses his powers at all, and Virginia is actively working to find a cure for her powers, which inadvertently leads to the creation of a supervillain. Because what's a superhero team without a supervillain?
A supervillain would be ideal.
The Cloud Snake possesses the body of Damon and turns his company into a team of henchmen who are very entertaining. One of them even has a sword.
Which gang are you talking about? That new one! They have that guy with the sword!
Aside from the main thrust of the story, there are lots of great subplots. One of the Sebastians, 4, runs away and starts calling herself Bellatrix.
I'm not the 4th you, I'm the first me! And this is happening, you're not pulling me back in anymore.
Donald tries to discover the source of his abilities, the villains try and track him down, and there's a load of time travel shenanigans.
Look, man, you gotta help me get rid of your body.
The show manages to balance humour with drama with real emotional moments in a way that really makes you feel like you're part of their little family.
We're not a real family. We're basically strangers who pay rent to the same guy.
The show really grows with the characters over the course of the series. As they learn to control their powers and become more professional as heroes, the visual quality of the show becomes more professional as well. While the show itself is incredibly entertaining, what's almost as entertaining is the people who make the show. Throughout its production, Jake provided weekly updates.
Updates!
These shared a behind-the-scenes look at the making of each episode and how various elements were achieved. This exposure to quality content done with such a DIY approach was hugely influential to me as a young filmmaker, and gave me the assurance I needed that it was possible with enough raw passion and a few friends to make something brilliant. It's clear to me that the cast and crew are good friends, and this is another driving factor for the show.
So, Carlin, you're gonna be able to give me a ride home? Oh, wait, you're not Carlin. I'm sorry, you're Carlin.
Again, this greatly appeals to me. I produce the majority of things I produce because I like the people I work with, and it's a great way to spend time with them. It's great to spend time with these characters and the people who play them. I'd highly recommend Pops if you're willing to overlook the poor camera quality in earlier episodes, and if you're looking for a more human take on what life would be like with superpowers.
Welcome, Platoon of Power Squadron.
The script for this was originally written a couple of years ago as part of a series we did on Liquid Picnic called Potluck, where people talked about things they love. So there'll be links to that if you want to hear more of that kind of thing down the doobly-doo, as well as links to the show and some of the updates. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.